I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Woke up this morning with my mind. Say what? Stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Woo! Yes, yes, yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Simi Valley Center for Spiritual Living. I am so excited to be here today. I'm just so excited. I'm hosting, which I love to do, and I usually do it somewhere else, but today I'm doing it here. So one of my favorite ministers, our co-sisters from Unity of the Oaks, Reverend Cherie Hursey is here. Woo. And my other sister, Deena Efferson Williams, and her husband Frank are here, who are my longtime friends. So this is going to be an epic day, I just know it. I want to welcome everyone that's coming in the Birch community, online, whether you're here right now or you come this week, you are going to be blessed. I know that for sure. Wow. Woo. That song got my heart going. I'm up here like, whoo. All right. Here's my, oh, thank you. And I got my girlfriend on slides, Dorothy Morgan, Seeger Morgan. I got it. Open mic this Friday night. Please come. I came last month. It was fantastic. We had like 30 people here. You don't have to participate, but if you're one of those that think you might like to read a poem or think you're funny and want to get up here and try your hand at it, this is the place to do it because this audience just loves you. So, or if you just want to come and be entertained, it was fabulous. So this Friday night, 7 to 8:30. Also today, pool party, basically right after church. We have a few cookies and a little bit of coffee, but really we're wanting everyone to just move our party to, Cheryl's probably not here right now. She's busy getting ready for us, to Cheryl Robertson Collins. And here comes some, there's Alexander Devine, who co-leads the open mic. And Jan coming on in. All right.
Okay.
So, you know why we're here? Because we are community. We're going to say our vision and mission statement together right now. So let's say it together. We're community. Inclusive, loving, and authentic. We celebrate all paths to God.
In gratitude, empowering self and others through outreach.
We serve compassionately through outreach, inspiration, and education.
That's how you
That's
tell.
who we are. That's why we're here. And here's what we do. Karen Batten, our practitioner of the day, to give us our opening treatment.
Thank you, Nancy. Okay, so I've just learned how to use the mic. So, I will start us in an opening treatment, and I invite you to join me in the stillness and know with me that there is only one, just one presence here. It is light, it is whole, it is complete. It is perfect, exactly as it is. It's the moment-to-moment freshness of the present moment. And this is all there is. Just this light, this perfection, this completeness, this moment-to-moment knowing of peace, of love, of joy. And it is everywhere present. So it is present in me, as is is everyone in this service, everyone listening, everyone who is going to listen, everyone in the world is an expression of this presence. Because there's just this love. And therefore, this service is sacred. It's an expression of presence. It is love. It is wholeness. It is complete. And what I know about everybody listening is that they are whole, complete, and perfect right at this instant. And the knowledge, the understanding of this perfection grows every single day. And so I surrender. I surrender the joy, the love, the service. And I am grateful. I'm so grateful for everybody who made this possible. Everybody that is here, everybody that listens. And knowing my word is absolutely true, I release it into law. It is done, and so it is.
So it is. Please stand for our congregational song. I love because I am free, blinded by the Spirit. Spirit of God, it's upon me. Oh, oh, oh. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, oh, oh. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, oh, oh. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, oh. The Spirit of God is upon me. Loving God has made me free, blinded by the Spirit. Ooh, Spirit of God, it's upon me. Oh, oh, oh. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, oh, oh. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, oh. The Spirit of God is upon me. Oh, oh. The Spirit of God is upon me.
Hello, Cosmic Kids. This is Cindy Joy, your captain speaking. Here they come. Woohoo! Oh, he'll be here soon. Hey, I heard you guys did great last week filling those care bags. Woohoo! They filled them all. Yay! Woohoo! All right. So today the theme is, wow, it's loud today. I think of God when I work and play, which means that we conclude God when we're at work, when we're at school, when we're doing our homework, when we're playing video games, when we're playing with our friends. How can we keep God with us always? That's the question. How can we do that? How can we keep God with us always, no matter what we're doing?
Maybe you should just love everyone in the world, even if they're doing something bad.
Oh, hello.
Yay!
No judgment.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Woo! Hey, sweetie. Oh my gosh, I got a dinosaur and a toy. Woohoo! Yay! Hi, sweetie. How can we keep God with us always? Okay, that's okay because we're going to talk about it today. We're going to talk about it. How can we keep God with us always?
Play with toys.
So we're going to go play. Yay, let's go. Woohoo! Did you want to say something? Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Oh.
Okay, well. Okay.
That's awesome. Not yet. Oh, no, not yet, honey. Not yet. No. Deena.
So the affirmation today, I am sufficient as is. Let's all say it together. I am sufficient as is. So the reading today is from Jeff Foster's The Deepest Acceptance. Life heals itself through you. Yes, here is the beautiful paradox of spiritual awakening. Life is already complete, radically complete, here and now. There is nothing wrong with you. Even in your imperfection, you are perfect exactly as you are. Life has already completed itself. And as this moment, and this is the beautiful ultimate truth of existence, and yet, equally, that completeness continues to express itself as a never-ending invitation to rediscover completeness in the midst of this embodied, personal, deeply human experience, here and now. As each thought, sound, sensation, or feeling arises, it whispers, "Please do not turn away from me, however painful or intense I appear right now. Can you admit that who you really are is vast enough to contain all of life, the good and the bad?"
Beautiful. Thank you, Karen. Yes, Karen. Thank you. And this morning, our soloist is the beautiful and talented Deena Efferson. Yeah. You're going to get us a glorious?
Good morning. Isn't it a glorious day? Look at each other and tell it. It's a glorious day. We're going to be singing 3 songs about how to move through your expression of life. And in the moving of your expression of life, we're talking about just being, right? So we can live it tight, or we can live it loose. We lighten up. Mm-hmm. That was good. Lighten up. Mm-hmm. Karen Drucker.
Till I caught a glimpse in a window of my behind. There was a wiggle and a jiggle that I'd never seen before. And as I looked a little closer, oh my God, I found more. I freaked out and I shrieked out, well, this has just ruined my day. When I heard a voice inside me say, lighten up, don't take it so seriously. Lighten up, trust the mystery. Lighten up, it doesn't matter anyway. Just enjoy your life. Get out of your way. Lighten up. So here comes this other part.
to meet my friends. I've got an outfit that's to die for, honey. I'm living in. But as I scoped out the scene, it's obvious to me that the money at this party, well, it's simply obscene. Cause they're talking about their mansions and their yachts and dropping names. And in an instant I feel unworthy, small and ashamed. But as I try to make a beeline, slip out the back door, I hear that voice inside me saying once more, lighten up. Don't take it so seriously. Lighten up. Trust the mystery. Lighten up. It doesn't matter anyway. Just enjoy your life. Get out of your way. Lighten up.
Hey, and
Worrying and judging, what good does it do when you compare yourself to me and I compare myself to you? This disease to please has just gotta go. When I love myself, that's all I need to know. Now I'm looking in the mirror, a new wrinkle has appeared. Do I curse? Do I stress? It's the thing I most feared. But as I remember my new mantra, I soon realize that I am perfect, even with wrinkles and cellulite lines. I don't have to change a thing, struggle or strive, cause my real beauty stems from deep inside. Lighten up, don't take it so seriously. Gotta trust the mystery. Lighten up, hey, it doesn't matter no way. Gotta enjoy your life, count your blessings every day. I'll lighten up. Woo. I lighten up, it feels so good to lighten up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, I lighten up.
Deena Efferson. Yeah, the effervescent Efferson.
The God Awareness Place is a 3-minute meditation that we call the gap meditation. It's attending to that place between the in-breath and the out-breath. You will have 3 minutes, and then Cherie will bring us out with lovely music.
I am in the darkness. I am in the light. See me if you can. Everywhere I am.
Thank you, Cherie. I know many of you are regular meditators, but if you aren't, you might want to consider making meditation a part of your daily practice. In addition to the 10 o'clock meditation Sunday practice we also have Wednesday at 5 p.m. and Thursday at 7 p.m. So please join us.
Thank you, Karen. Come on back up, Deena. We got another one. I know, right away. No snoozing around here. You're up and down, up and down. Happy, healthy girl. Mm-hmm.
So given that we've learned that we can chill a little bit and let things go and lighten up, let's learn how to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Karen teaches all sorts of messages.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful lessons. Okay.
I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Yes, I am. We can sing that together.
I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite, and love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Thank you, Deena. Thank you, Frank, for those whistles, the birdie calls. Yeah. I am so honored to be hosting this morning. I'm Reverend Nancy Fuller. I don't think I mentioned that before. Woo! I am a staff minister here at CSL Simi Valley, but I also love Unity of the Oaks. And so I've gotten to know Reverend Cherie. And I know I'm so happy that Reverend Stephen asked her to come today to speak to us. So I am going to read her bio because it's so impressive, and I didn't know half of what's on here. And if you talk to her, there's more to it, of course, than this one paragraph. Reverend Cherie Hursey is an ordained Unity minister and the spiritual leader of Unity of the Oaks, the beloved community she served for 10 years as music director, and the inspiration for her to pursue her ministerial path. Reverend Cherie is also an award-winning actress, vocalist, writer, and producer whose face and voice are very familiar to television and film audiences worldwide. You may recognize her as Eileen,
Al's girlfriend,
from the hit series Home Improvement, or Kirsten Dunst's mother in the movie Bring It On, or heard her voice in movies like Shrek, Madagascar, and Polar Express, to name a few. She told me today she's been in over 200 movies. She probably didn't want me to say that, but that's not her passion now. Her passion is ministry, but it was her life. In addition to her successful career in the entertainment industry, Reverend Cherie and her husband, Rick Cowling, produced uplifting and conscious music and media through their production company, Turning on the Light Entertainment. Their inspirational musical, Lily's Light, the movie, is available to stream on multiple platforms. Reverend Cherie's endeavors to combine her creative pursuits and Unity background to shine a light on the teachings that have deeply influenced her from a young age. Without further ado, my friend, Cherie Hursey.
You know, I told her to pick a few things to say. I didn't think she was going to read the whole thing. Okay, so I have to do my little jig because I know so many people here. It's so much fun to be here. It's like I feel like I'm playing hooky from Unity of the Oaks right now. But what I do, and I'm super excited, is I go, everything is happening for my good. Everything is happening for my good. And that's how I feel right now. You know, if you wake up with a bad dream, that's what you do. You wake up with a bad dream, or you wake up with stress, or you got to worry, or something comes over you like you have some faint something. Oh my God, I'm dying. Something terrible's happening to me. Get out of bed, go into the living room, run around the table and say, everything is happening for my good. And I guarantee you will go back to sleep. You will go back to sleep. That is the truth as I know it. So yesterday, I was trying to do something that's not very ministerial of me, but sometimes I just, I've had multiple careers. This is my time in life to give back. And I tend to do too much, which is part of the reason we're talking about this today. I know a lot of givers, speaking to the whole crowd here, tend to do this. And so we're going to talk a little bit about how to just slow down and watch your step. Because yesterday I had that lesson. I was helping my friend Bill Lay, who lives here in Simi Valley, who's getting ready to move back east, move an entire, I can't even tell you how many, an extensive amount of potted plants, heavy, succulent plants, some this big, in big pots, to our center, to our patio. And I joined the moving crew. So I'm there and I'm moving, and I trip over an angel fountain, a base of an angel fountain. And I go headfirst onto the concrete patio. This is yesterday. And I'm laying there thinking, am I broken? Is there anything going on? I do an affirmation. I have someone hold my hands and agree with me that everything is fine. I get up. I am definitely a little battered and bruised today, but I'm totally fine. And then he says to me, do you want the fountain? And it's sitting over in the corner, and he puts it back together, and there's an angel on the top of it. And if you know me, you know that I am a huge angel lover. I have angels all over my house. I love angels, yes. And so I looked at this little thing, and I said, yes, I might need her to abuse a little bit. And then I said, she's got a message for me. And I went, I hear ya. I need to slow down and watch my step, right? So that was another kind of affirmation for me of what I was going to be talking about today. Because recently, I went to have my blood work done, which is never fun because I have rolling veins and they tell me not to go and give blood ever because it's a big pain. But I went and my dear friend and associate Summer, who works with me at Unity of the Oaks, held my hand, and I met this amazing, this was self-care, because what we're going to talk about today is self-love, self-appreciation, and self-care. Really important for us to participate in our own self-love. It's really important, right? So I go in and get my blood work done, and I meet this incredible woman named Annie. And Annie just loves life, and she has her little mantra, which is, well, I am as is. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she says, well, I don't like designer clothes, and I'm not into fancy cars, and I don't, have a designer purse or any of that kind of stuff. I am as is. And I'm looking at Summer going, she should go to our church, right? And she's so comfortable with herself that she made me feel so completely comfortable. And of course, the blood work went really smoothly and very easily. She's the inspiration for today's talk. I turned it around and retitled it As Is I Am, because that worked better for me. That resonated more with me. But seeing this woman have this peace in her life that made her so comfortable to be around because she had complete self-acceptance. She knew who she was. She knows what she's about. And she doesn't mind being that around anyone and everyone. So we're going to give Annie credit for today's talk. Sometimes we get to overdoing. Do we? Do you guys get to overdoing? We do too much. Some of it is like an effort to be loving and wonderful humans. We kind of extend ourselves too much. We do too many things. So we're going to repeat this affirmation one more time. Slide. Let's say it together. I am sufficient as is. Amen. Okay, this is what I'm preaching today. In order to really do this, though, we have to have a really good practice. We have to check in with ourselves, to witness our behaviors. We have to be mindful of our patterns and our habits and honor all aspects of ourselves, the whole, as the reading was so perfectly aligned with the message today. Thank you, Karen. And the music, thank you, Deena. It's just, everything's been aligned with this message today. So exciting to be here and so wonderful to have this come together like this. So do you ever notice, we're studying right now The Artist's Way. Has anybody ever done that? Actually, Reverend Nancy and Eva Michelle are in my class. I think there are a few other people here that are in my class, too. And we also have a group that meets once a month to discuss the law of attraction. And also, Reverend Nancy came to my house to discuss that. This is about accepting all parts of our nature because that is the path to wholeness and living authentically, right? So did you ever notice that you feel kind of blah or yucky when you're just doing your daily routine all the time, over and over every day, a little bit like you're on autopilot, You start to feel your energy starts to sort of go into this robot mode. We start to get a little bit low, and we sort of forget to look at the roses. Oh my gosh, which, by the way, I just have to take this time to say, when I ask Spirit for a sign, for anything, I ask for roses. I walked into Reverend Stephen's office this morning, and he had asked them to give me a dozen roses. And it was sitting there for me when I walked in. So that again, my heart just went, I'm so open and grateful to be here. This is so sweet. My perfect thing for me. So anyway, if you notice that you have this kind of feeling, it's because maybe you have overlooked what brings you joy. And it's really important to have that be part of your daily practice. One of my close friends was sharing how she was cleaning her house and going through, her husband had transitioned, and she's going through all of her belongings in her house. And you know how that is with our stuff. We get our stuff, we get attached to it. It has memories that's really important to us. We don't want to let it go. And she was talking about how difficult that was for her to let go and say goodbye to her stuff until she realized, you know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been going out to my garden and watching the critters come up and eat my leaves. I haven't been doing the things that feed me. And so as soon as she got back into being present and recognizing the things that brought her joy, in that moment, she shifted out of that autopilot and she shifted back into being present in life and enjoying what she was doing. And then she had a new attitude towards cleaning her house. You know Darlene, right? All of you know Darlene. Well, so Darlene shared to meet with me that she's been procrastinating cleaning out her garage. Right? Her revelation was that a big part of her inner child, had angst over letting things go. And then she realized that it would probably never feel good to her inner child to let go of these things and these memories. And that was okay. She could let go knowing that a part of her would not feel good about it, but the higher part of herself, she could let go of these things because that was the part of her that was in charge of reorganizing and bringing beauty into her life. So this gets me to, next slide. I call this inviting, no, that was the one, honey. The one there, thank you. Hi. It's Dorothy. So invite wholeness instead of fragmentation. And that's what we have to do when we are accepting all parts of ourselves. It's an opportunity for us we can purge, and also if something's not easy for us to let go of, even grief, it's not easy for us to let go of, but we can hold these two opposing forces together at the same time, right? We're big enough to do that. We might feel anxious and we feel gratitude. We might feel strong and we feel tender. So the next slide, awakening to life means honoring opposites and knowing that they can coexist. I want that to sink in. So look at that again. I want that to sink in because it seems to go with the nature of life here on planet Earth, right? Yes. We're living an earthly and a spiritual experience at the same time. And we have to incorporate them and embrace them all in order to be whole, in order to really be present. Otherwise, we are not in that zone. We are not in the vortex. We can hold these two. Some of you may or may not be familiar with Unity's Daily Word. This is what we do for a reading every Sunday. And it turned out that today, and I saw this last night as I was putting my final touches together, I saw this last night. The daily word for this Sunday was balance. And balance is what this is all about, what I'm talking about. It's a publication that Unity publishes. We are always needing to balance our spiritual and our earthly nature. That's what this balance is. I one time heard that my spirit animal was a swan because the swan is balancing heaven and earth. And I thought, I'll take that. I love that idea. It's truly painful to let go of some things, and we know that it might be the best thing for our little beloved animal to transition. I want a new wardrobe in my closet, and I still love and am attached to those worn out jeans and sweatshirt, right? Yes. My hair is turning white, and I loved being a blonde. These things can happen. They happen. Life on this plane of duality requires us to balance the polarities, to accept and honor these opposites. We always need to remember, just as is, I am. Just as is, I am, holding both. The I am of you exists in the balance, in the everyday push-pull, in the highs and lows, the yes ands. Have you heard that phrase? Yes, love that. It's healthy to embrace. Some people think that New Thought teachers are always turning the other cheek and not focusing on anything but the good. That is not true. In Unity, we teach that you must say a denial before an affirmation. You have to first acknowledge and accept the fear or the error thinking and recognize or deny that it's true, so that you can release it before you can affirm the absolute truth. Does that make sense? Because if you're holding on to that programming, you can say all the affirmations you want in the world, but they're not going to get through. You have to first recognize what you are holding on to that isn't serving you and release it. Ask to have it released. That's all you got to do. Ask to have it released. So let's look at this card. Yes, acknowledgement. We recognize what is, even if it feels contradictory, uncomfortable, or opposite to what we prefer. And equals openness to include more. Instead of canceling one truth out with another, we allow both to exist and explore the creative space between them. Do you like that? Yeah. Okay. Next one. In Taoist thought, Yin and yang are not enemies, but complementary forces, light and dark, active and receptive, each defining and supporting the other. This is true of nature. Let's go to the next one. In Jungian psychology, wholeness requires integrating both the conscious and unconscious, our strengths and our shadows. The yes ands. Okay, we're gonna get this today. Next one. In spiritual practice, peace is not found by eliminating struggle, but including and transcending it, being still in the midst of movement and centered in the midst of opposites. So honoring opposites, I think we have the next slide. Go right to it. Breaks us free from right, wrong, good, bad, all, nothing thinking, which is happening a lot right now, right? So here's our job. Our job is to break that habit. There's earthly reality, I always look at it like this, which has polarities, which has opposites, which is high and low, and then there's spiritual reality, which is all God, which is all love, and it just goes straight up. And you can have those scales balancing here, and you can still focus on source, on God, on love. Got it? We got that? Peace is not found by eliminating struggle. We know that again. This is a paradox, and it allows paradox to exist, which is closer to truth than any extreme. That's why most of us found new thought, because a lot of religions are a little extreme. So when you recognize that you can hold both things at the same time, it's a bit of a paradox. It cultivates compassion for ourselves and others because we realize contradiction is part of being human. It keeps us present because instead of rushing to resolve tension, we can sit in it and discover new wisdom. Right? Okay, I want to hear a yes. Yes. Okay. The next one. Yes and mindset is a path to wholeness. Instead of erasing opposites, we integrate them. So are we going to apply this yes and? One of my mentors, Reverend Denise Schelling, says something that I take with me all the time and use all the time. She says, what's before me is for me. And that tool has helped me with everything. Because when I am stuck, I'm in stuckness mode, I have to stop myself and say, okay, what's before me is for me. That angel fountain was for me. So let me find the God in it. Okay, let me find it. Because that is the only way to move out of stuckness. You got to find what's there for you. If I'm going down pity party lane or I start to beat myself up or I take on too much responsibility, it is really important for me to look at what's right in front of me and not be afraid to embrace it and not be afraid to tell myself the truth about it. I don't like that I have to do this today. I don't want to do this today. And I'll be really grateful once it's done. You know, there's two things happening. Embrace all of it. Embrace that inner child. Be Darlene. We love that Darlene embraces that inner child. There is no way to honestly move through stuckness if we don't do that. We can truly self-reflect. We can assess whether we are stuck in a habit or an old negative program, and we can gently invite ourselves to shift into higher truth. We can reprogram our robot. You got that? Yes, we can. We have the power to bring balance and order back into our lives. We can remember the truth of our unlimited potential. The words I want to remind you of are gentle and easy. Because when we remind ourselves to be gentle and easy, we remind ourselves to live from heart-centered approach. And that is really, really important because it's easier to recognize when we're demanding too much, when we're pushing ourselves or others, or just going through the motions. Next slide. The artist's way. That's it. Easy does it is actually a modus operandi. It means easy accomplishes it. And that's from the artist's way. She reminds us that marathon runners suggest you log 10 slow miles for every fast one. And the same holds true for creativity. We have to balance. She suggests that we practice being kind to ourselves in small, concrete ways. Buy yourself flowers. Do what you want to do, like feed yourself nicely or take yourself out on a play date. Next slide. If you do one nice thing, this is Julia Cameron, one nice thing a day for yourself, God will do 2 more. Get that in there. If you do one nice thing a day, read that with me. If you do one nice thing a day for yourself, God will do 2 more. Be alert for support and encouragement from unexpected quarters. Be open to receiving gifts from odd channels. Practice saying yes. I also learned a fun way to love yourself from Reverend Nancy. And it actually went off this morning, which was so awesome. She was leaving my house after we did a Law of Attraction group discussion, and suddenly her alarm went off on her phone. I don't know if any of you do this, but she told me, she said, oh, and it said, I love you, Nancy, on her phone. She sets, that's the time of her birthday, 10:23. So she sets her phone to go off at 10:23 in the morning and 10:23 at night to remind herself that she is loved by herself. Can we all do that? Because I'm starting that. I want to pass that on. That is an amazing, amazing thing, and it's very, very sweet. Next slide. So we want to create principles that shift us out of unconscious reactivity when we're running on old patterns, habits, and conditionings and back into conscious presence, right? So here are some of the ways we do that. Mindfulness, which helps train our awareness to notice thoughts and emotions and sensations. This includes taking a pause before you speak or respond. And breath awareness, which is just a simple anchor. All of these things, just one slow breath can reset presence. The next is easy does it, which we already discussed, allows the flow, slows down the nervous system. Check in and be curious just means to ask yourself, what am I feeling? What's going on with me right now? It interrupts autopilot. It brings your focus of attention into the presence. It brings your body, heart, and mind back into alignment. Checking in. When we begin and approach everything from the beginner's mind, do you know what that is? The child mind? It allows rediscovery. It allows us to shift out of those autopilot patterns. Kindness and gentleness. Compassion reduces inner resistance. When we have compassion, if we're harsh or tough to ourselves, we might retreat and become defensive. So gentleness allows us to stay open and aware. That might include a gratitude practice. How many of you do a gratitude practice? Yes, that might include that. It might include moving your body with yoga or anything that you can do for yourself to be kind and gentle. And then solitude, allowing time in the stillness and quiet. As Karen said, in meditation. Away from constant outside stimulation, you create an opportunity for yourself to have deeper awareness come to the surface. Another helpful tool that I like to do is celebrate every little thing. I like to run around. I like to celebrate every little thing. That doesn't take you just living life from one, existing from one thing to the other. You just come up with a celebration for everything. We like to go get matcha. That's a big celebration. I like to dance. That's my other celebration. We like to keep things going. Also, having community. Like we have, which we're so blessed to have. Conscious conversation, that allows us to share authentically. What we're trying to do here is give ourselves an invitation to gently wake up from habitual patterns and align with the ever-present flow of spirit, of life, of God. And we're trying to do that by finding tools and practices that interrupt momentum, reset us into the present, that soften reactivity. And because we know that's where life is lived, that's why it's important to do this practice. Because the more we do this practice, the more we're alive right here, right now, in this moment, in the presence. But remember that growth and healing take time and sometimes can be erratic. So don't beat yourself up if you feel like you've made a lot of progress and then suddenly you find yourselves taking 2 steps back. The other day, I took about 50 steps back and I'm like, what? Just leap again forward. Just find another higher thought. Just move a little bit closer. It's just you got to be gentle and easy with yourself. Always. Let it go. Don't hold on to things you might have made a mistake doing, and don't hold on to things other people might have made a mistake doing. It doesn't serve us. Acknowledge it, say yes, and let it go. You may feel very accomplished one week. You may feel very conscious and very aligned. And then the next week, you might be going, ah! Ah! That is life. And those are completely opposite, and that is totally fine. Eric Butterworth says sometimes when that happens, you just might need to relax and rest. So I'm going to give you, Eric Butterworth was my favorite unity minister and mentor, and I studied under him when I lived in New York as an actor. And here's one of his quotes. One of the best things to do sometimes is simply to be, and that's from In the Flow of Life. And then the last slide. It's the essence of mindfulness and self-compassion to let go of doing, slow down, and be fully present with yourself as is. So remember that presence and conscious ease can be lived realities. They're accessible through simple, kind, and gentle practices that reconnect us to our true nature. So this week you just get to loving yourself as is, every one of you, okay? Love yourself as is. I'm so grateful for you, and so it is. Mwah. That's good. Was it good? Aw.
Good.
So good.
Good,
So good.
Yes,
So good.
yes. Yeah, let's start singing up here. Oh my gosh. So let's say this affirmation one more time with feeling. Now that we've heard Reverend Cherie explain it to us so beautifully.
I am sufficient as is.
All right. Woo. And now it's time for our revealing prayer. So just get quiet with me for a minute. And know this truth, that as is, I am. I'm just absorbing that the one power and the one presence and the one life that's everywhere present is right here as each and every one of us. And so as I listen to Reverend Cherie this morning, I'm just taking in every word. Let us have that beginner's mind right now. Let us know that love is all there is. God is all there is. Life is for us and could never be against us. For it is that mindfulness, that returning to that one mind that brings us peace, that makes us know easy does it, and that growth and healing is not a straight line. I check in with myself. We check in with ourselves and are gentle and kind with ourselves. Not only now, but always. In every future now moment, let us remember to be kind and gentle with ourselves. And if we forget, let us take a deep breath in the solitude of the one mind, in meditation and contemplation and prayer. So knowing that all this and so much more has been revealed this morning, we know that this service was and is blessed. And I just let it be, and together we say,
And
so it is.
Sing with me.
I am light, I am light. I am light, I am light. I am divinity defined. I am God on the inside. I am a star, a piece of it all. I am light. 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 Thank you, Cherie.
Thank you, Nancy.
Have I told you lately that I love you and your voice?
Oh, thank you, my sweets. I love you too. Oh, we still have a little something there, Nancy. The money part, the ka-ching.
Oh, yes. Okay, the money part. I was bringing Deena back up. That you do that. So it is time for our conscious giving. We all know that these are the ways to support our center. The website, text the word give, the new and most wonderful way to give. I love it, Zelle. And there are no fees taken out whatsoever. So I have to put a reminder on my phone to do it every month, because before they were just doing it for me, but I'm doing it. So right now we are going to have the ushers come and oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm not looking down at. Let's read our affirmation of abundance together. Divine love is doing its perfect work here and now. Divine love harmonizes. Divine love adjusts. Divine love prospers. Divine love foresees everything and richly provides every good thing for the world, Center for Spiritual Living, Simi Valley, and me now. Divine love prevails.
So grateful for the CSL community, the CSL Simi Valley community. So grateful for this offering. And may this offering expand, extend, and go out into the community and make the world a better place for all. And so it is.
So it is. All right, we've got one last song from Miss Deena. Yes, indeed.
Lighten up.
This is a point
This
of...
song is called How You Live from the group Point of Grace. And it's just a reminder that that which we do, we can do more of. Look at the face and smile. Not just look.
Wake up to the sunlight with your windows open. Don't hold in your anger or leave things unspoken. Wear your red dress, use your good dishes, make a few cuts and make lots of wishes, and have what you want, but want what you have. And don't spend your life looking back. Turn up the music, turn it up loud. Take a few chances, let it all out, and you won't regret it. Just face it and you'll be okay. Turn off the music, turn it up loud. Take a few chances, let it all out. 'Cause you won't regret it. Looking back from where you have been. 'Cause it's not who you knew, it's not what you did, it's how you live. So give to the needy and pray for the grieving, even when you don't think that you can. 'Cause all that you do is bound to come back to you. So think of your fellow man and make peace with God and make peace with yourself. 'Cause in the end, there's nobody else. Turn off the music, turn it up loud. Take a few chances, let it all out. 'Cause you won't regret it. Looking back from where you have been. 'Cause it's not who you knew, and it's not what you did, it's how you live. Deena Efferson, it's not what you do, it's how you live. Yeah. Thank you.
Just before I get to the thank yous, I just want to once again thank Reverend Cherie Hursey for being here and Deena Efferson Williams for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was an amazing morning, amazing morning. All right, we have many thank yous. The service team this morning was Greg Schaefer and Deb Owens. Signs, John McCluskey. Sound and stage, Glenn Buckley. Thank you, Glenn. Slide operator, Ms. Dorothy Seeger Morgan. Cosmic Kids, Cindy Joy and Alexander Devine are in with the kids. After service in the office, Cheryl Glath. Fellowship today is minimal. I think we have one box of little cookies because we're all going to run to the pool party. But there are some. Our musical guest, I already did kind of thank you, Deena Efferson Williams. The Soul Purpose Band, Steve Fowler. Steve Fowler, Bob Townley, Randy Jones, and our esteemed musical director, Cherie Deeds. Yeah. Again, Reverend Cherie Hursey. I can't thank you enough. Our cleaning team this week, Kathy Burt, Ron Young, Deb Owens, and Bruce Hamer. So thank you, thank you. And I'm just going to put in a pitch because I'm usually here on Tuesdays cleaning, and Kathy Bird will be so happy if I tell you that we have a party here Tuesday at 1:15, and the more of us that show up, we can clean this whole place in a matter of, I bet, a half an hour. Otherwise, if there's two of us, it takes us 2 hours. Mm-hmm. So any of you that are around on Tuesday at 1 o'clock, we would love to see you. And if you let me know, or Kathy, we might bring treats or something, you know, anything to get you here. What? Right. Bribes, yes, definitely bribes. So Oh, it says here that I'm supposed to thank myself. I did host the drum circle Friday night. It was fabulous. We had 3 new women that do not come on Sunday morning. So that's why these Friday nights are so empowering, because people from the community come, and then I get to tell them, look, we do this on Sunday morning, and we do this on Thursdays. And so it's really important and wonderful that we're doing all these Friday nights. So now I'm going to promote, I think, Dorothy, the pool party. What?
Thank you for hosting.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Rev Rob. Rev Rob is usually up here hosting, but I asked if I couldn't do it today because I wanted to host my friends. All right. The pool party immediately after church at Cheryl Robinson Collins' house. If you don't know, I think we have the address out there. If you don't know how to get to her house, it's going to be amazing, fun pool party with potluck. And my Michelle brought 2 homemade desserts, cosmic brownies and some peach and cream beautiful cake. So you don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss it. All right. And Practitioner of the Day, Karen Batten, is coming up, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her new class coming up.
Thank you, Nancy. I am teaching a class on Zoom starting Thursday, October 2nd. If you liked the reading today, that was from the text of our class. We'll be focusing on increasing our experience of God, to know that God is here at every moment in us and in the world. We'll be using new practices. We'll be using inquiry, where you look at your mind and find God in there. You see what is in there. You make conclusions by looking at the way your mind is structured. We'll be doing transmission, which is actually transmission has been happening all day long. Everybody is, when you receive God's presence. So we'll be practicing that. I hope you can join me. I'm not sure. I guess you can see Kathy. Is that who would be? Or you can go online. There are a lot of different ways to sign up.
Also, you'll be the Practitioner of the Day today?
Yes. I will be available for, I was looking down here. What do I have to say now? Okay, I will be over there by the door for 1-minute miracles. Those are short prayers. They're not practitioner sessions. Practitioner sessions are where we get deep. And these are things that can lead to lasting and joyous change. So can 1-minute miracles. But the sessions go deep.
Right.
Oh, there's one more thing. The prayer box. It's out in the lobby. If you would like to leave a prayer, please do.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Karen. Thank you. And I have one other short mention, that today after the pool party, there's a very important community event going on, and it's a peace picnic and concert, I think, at the park, and Jan has all the details. So see Jan if you want to go to that later today. All right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I think we're almost to the end. We have our benediction that I'd like us to say together. I'm at home in the heart of God. My life is anchored in truth. I never be separate. I live in the consciousness of peace. I release all fear. I am living love.
All right. Why don't you stand up and we'll sing our epic last song.
Yeah.
enough to bear the burdens that sometimes come from living this thing called life. Am I wise enough to make the right decisions when I'm standing at the fork in the road? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing that I can do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. Will I have enough to do the things I need to do to take care of myself? Will I have a health of mind and body to live a life of grace and wholeness? Sometimes I wonder and ponder, only to realize I'm not alone and there's nothing I have to do on my own, because I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. Woo! I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. Okay, you guys sing it. Come on. I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. Woo! I am the place where God lives, moves and breathes and has its meaning. I am the place where God shows up. Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you next week or during the week.